Hello and welcome to this week's girls basketball edition of the Court Report. I'm Keith Schweigert, joined by LMP sports writer Tim Gross, and we're setting you up for the District 3 playoffs, which get underway in earnest this week. Tim, districts technically opened up last week with preliminary playing games in Class Quad A and AAA last Friday, but the meat of the schedule really gets going this week. We have first round games in Quad A and AA on Tuesday, and the AAA and Single A first round games on Wednesday. The quarterfinals are set for Friday and Saturday, so a lot of action this week. Tell us, how many Lancaster Lebanon League teams are involved? Who are they going to be up against in the first round?
We've got 8 teams from the Lancaster Lebanon League going on to districts. Lebanon Catholics in Single A, they'll be taking on they actually have a first round bye, so they'll be in the quarterfinals against either Dayspring Christian or Greenwood on Saturday. In AAA, Elko's going to Susquehannock. Northern Lebanon's hosting Milton Hershey. Lancaster Catholics hosting West Perry. Quad A, Manheim Township, they're going to Harrisburg. Cocalico is going to Lower Dauphin. And the only LL League matchup we have is McCaskey and Cedar Crest going at it for a third time this season. Yeah, an all Section 1 matchup there. So it sounds like it's going to be a busy week. How do you see the playoffs unfolding? Do you think we're going to have any Lancaster Lebanon teams that are going to be able to make a run at it? Lebanon Catholic, they're obviously the defending Single A champions. They got a strong case to go on in this tournament as well. They beat a very good effort team last week in the district or the league playoffs. Mm-hmm. So they've shown that they can play against higher level competition. They're going to be taking a step down from what they're used to going into Single A. So their prospects of going to the title game and trying to go for another district title are pretty good. Another one to watch is Lancaster Catholic. Their bracket's pretty favorable. Their section of their AAA bracket, the only teams seated higher than them in their half of the bracket are Bishop McDevitt and Northern Lebanon. And the Crusaders beat Northern Lebanon twice, obviously, on Friday for the league championship, and they beat Bishop McDevitt earlier in the season in a non-league game. So they can make a run. They kind of struggled last year in the playoffs. They just couldn't seem to really get their footing. They won a first-round game, but had trouble advancing farther than that. So they're a team to watch, and it's a really tough draw for teams this time around. Manheim Township, going to Harrisburg, right, is not a great first-round matchup for them. If they had that slow start in the beginning of the season, maybe have a little higher seed and a better first-round matchup. Lower Dauphin certainly a challenge for Cocalico. The Eagles could win one there, but it's going to be tough for anyone to really advance. Even Cedar Crest, if they beat McCaskey, they're going on to face probably Redline, who's the 3 seed at 22-2. So, tough first-round matchups, but anything can happen. All right. Well, we'll see how it all works out. Thank you, Tim. And thank you for joining us. For more information on the District 3 playoffs, follow Tim and the rest of the LMP sports staff on Facebook and on Twitter. We'll see you next time.